Greetings, Mech Warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is TTB, and welcome to German Mechgineering. Today, guys, we're going to play the Charger 1A1 in a build that I have wanted to try for quite a while, but never got around to it until now. Let's turn this bad boy around, shall we? Da-da-dum, da-dum. What do you see? Lots and lots of energy weapons and an AMS up top here, that little dome over here on the right-hand arm. Yeah, that's the right arm actually, guys, because this right side of the mech, this left side of the mech, something that a lot of people always get wrong. Now let's have a look at the loadout. The basis for this build, guys, is going to be a light engine 350 that gives this mech about 71 kph of speed, which is not too bad for an Indosphere 80-tonner. We've got 127 CT armor, 85 side torso armor with this build, so we're going to be very well protected. And for the armaments, I chose to go full medium pulse lasers, nothing else, just medium pulse lasers. We've got 2 in the arms, 1 in the right arm, 1 in the left arm, and then 5 medium pulse lasers in the right torso, left torso, and 1 in the head slot. Yeah, this mech actually has the evil look. It looks you in the eye and shoots you with medium pulse lasers. And then I have the AMS, as I said, on the right arm. We've got 1.5 tons of AMS ammo, and then we add quite a bit of heat sinks here. We've got 2 in each arm, and we've got 2 in each side torso, plus 4 internal in the engine, bringing us to a nice bit of cooling for this mech. And that is what we need, because we want to be constantly on the move and constantly firing. That is going to be the goal for this mech. Fast, big, hulking, but still continuously firing and still always in the thick of it. With the skill tree I'm proposing, you will have about 250 meters optimal range on your medium pulses and a max range of about 500 meters. So you're going to be able to shoot targets about 400 meters and below with a reliable bit of damage. Now, for the skill tree, let's jump into that, shall we? We first look at the firepower tree, and as you can see, I took the whole firepower tree in terms of heat gen nodes and most of the cooldown nodes as well, plus laser duration 1 through 4, because since we're only using medium pulse lasers, why not remove a little bit of the duration from this weapon as well and make it easier to get some more pinpoint damage into our targets. Then we take the survival tree, left hand side for maximum armor, as well as a little bit of the right hand side to get 1 additional point in armor and some more skeletal density down here. Then we jump into the sensors tree, and of course we go for a full radar drop here, plus a seismic sensor 1 and 2, and that allows us to be very, very healthy and very, very safe in terms of being lurmed to death. And also, since we're on a short range build, that will allow us to notice if anybody is near to us. But remember, guys, seismic only works when you are actually standing still yourself. And then last but not least, in the auxiliary tree, double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, and you can take a UAV or an artillery strike on top of that. Now, I just realized that we have 1 point too much spent in the skill tree, and of course that poses a problem, because if you look at this, what do you remove now? What is not needed necessarily? And I would say you could remove 1 point in cooldown here, or you could choose to remove 1 point in range. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going to remove like 1 point here from cooldown, and that's going to be it. Now the skill tree is complete. See, there we go. We fixed our skill tree. Yeah, I know you guys saw the red 92 over here on the right hand side, and you were already typing furious responses. No. We fixed that, bad boy. We fixed it. Okay. Now I would say, without further ado, let's take this eyesore. It looks a little bit ridiculous. I would choose different colors, but the problem is with this Buccaneer camouflage, the skull and bones is in black for whatever stupid reason. So you can't make it look good unless you choose a very light tone. So I chose to go with white, red, and yellow, because my mech will go faster that way, and people won't shoot me because I am so grossly incandescent. Let's take this bad boy into a dropship. I'll see you there. Welcome, guys, to another round of Caustic Valley, and we will be charging into battle now. The good thing is Caustic Valley always devolves into a little bit of NASCAR, and why do I say good thing? Well, because we are in a rather fast assault mech with 70 kph, so we can be actually the tip of the spear of the NASCAR, because if you know one thing, guys, and you've been watching this channel for a while, then you realize that the most important button to press in this game is the W button, because it allows you to be very fast and very far ahead of your teammates and be able to engage the enemy and shoot them more. So that's exactly what we'll be doing here. As the AFK dude, I'm gonna let my lights and mediums go after the AFK. I'm going to continue the chase into Echo 5 because I want to find big and juicy targets, want to shoot them and force them to turn around ideally. So let's see if we can do that. Nah, we can't really reach the guy in Delta 4, so we just keep on moving forward. I'm just giving you guys my thought patterns right now to see what is going on. Now we have a few teammates here who were either AFK or slow, but long story short, they are now apart from the rest of the team, and that is of course a death sentence for them. So what I can try to do here is I can try to engage onto the enemy targets over there and try to alleviate a little bit of the pressure that's coming their way, but as you can see, the rest of my teammates are very far away on the other side of the map right now, so they won't be shooting anybody right now. Look at Echo 4 and Echo 5, there is at least 8 mechs there that are completely useless right now. On the contrary though, I am going to go onto that enemy mauler here. From behind it's a lurm boat, so if I can get close enough, he has no chance in hell. However, he might be spotting quite a bit of back armor, but that's okay. We will just go ahead and engage upon him, and hopefully next time without... Holy hell, TTP, what are you shooting at? That's just a diesel fuel container or something. I mean, I know that I'm all for the environment, but I need to shoot mechs now, not containers. There we go, get a little bit of fire onto the enemy mauler, keep the fire going, maybe try and take out that side torso if we can. Taking a little bit of return fire from a little bit of clan medium pulses, and hello death strike, or whatever that is. No, might be Daka Mad Cat. That's okay though, that's okay. We will just keep engaging him. That Wolverine should be dying here against my teammates, and I want to be onto the Mauler and I want to be on the Mad Cat because those are the guys that I can properly hurt here with my build. So let's see, there's the Mad Cat. He's shooting the wrong way, so I'm gonna go on his arm here. Normally I wouldn't shoot arms on the Mad Cat, but if you shoot away the arm, guys, you take away half the firepower, and after the cool shot here, you will take away that arm, and that mech now has a jammed AC-10, one ACU-5 and one ear medium laser, so he has no weapons left, and without the ability to fire back big time of damage against me, he's just dead. So we go around the corner and we engage the next target here. I'm just always trying to basically counter the enemy NASCAR now, and it's funny how my teammates are actually pushing in behind me and still continuing the rotation, but at least they're now slowly moving towards the middle of the map and realizing that if you run in a tighter circle, things will be better. We have 4 kills over 3, so it is very close right now, so which means that we cannot go ahead and relent on pressure. There we go again. Find a target of opportunity, he's engaged with a teammate, and of course we go ahead and we bring as much pain as possible, almost took away the other arm here. One more shot should actually do it, and that will basically mean we have another Mad Cat that has been de-toothed a little bit, and declawed. One Mad Cat declawed, almost. Unfortunately, there's quite a few targets here, but I do have 2 or 3 friends here with me, so we're gonna use that, and we're going to engage, bring our armor frontward, and try and see what the next target will be. It's gonna be the Hatamoto Chi, and we engage onto him, and he's a dead man. Come on, there we go, he's down. Now we switch to the assassin, that might be XL. Nope, not XL. Okay, interesting. So we focus the Mad Cat, who's actually dead right now, but that's okay. We just chase in after the next targets. The worst thing you could do at this point in time, guys, is to hide somewhere. You need to be constantly firing on the enemy. You need to be constantly doing damage, because if your teammates are getting engaged upon, like for example my assault buddy on the left hand side, I use that time to get some damage onto the enemy Black Lanner, and now we go onto the enemy Trench Bucket here with his Lurms. And the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because I see that my teammate is fighting, and if he's fighting, I need to make use of his armor that he's sharing right now by engaging on the Trench Bucket, taking down the Trench Bucket, and now we go for the Black Lanner. Unfortunately, we were not fast enough to be able to save him, but if we can't save the Earth, we will avenge it! So I'm gonna be an Avenger here, at least I'm trying to. Can you please stop running, Black Lanner? Okay, you know what? You don't need that leg, and I don't think you need the other leg either. By the way, that's the right leg. There we go, and here we go. And actually the right leg lit up on the screen. Beautiful. 3 kills, 12 kills, over 7 final score for the team. Let's see how we did in this little bit of running around the center. 3 killing blows, 6 assists, 2 solo kills, 3 kill mass damage dealt, 939 damage done, 213 damage taken, 11 components taken apart, and a pretty good performance, if I might say so myself. So guys, if you enjoyed this build, try it out, and if you do like this type of content, guys, check out my Patreon page, become an active member of Team TTB. I always say that. Okay, now we're switching maps, and I'm gonna show you a different kind of gameplay here. on Rubelite Oasis. Normally I try to go for the flashy plays, I try to go for the kills, for the high damage numbers. This time you're going to see what's gonna happen if things go south, like big time south. And I thought it might be interesting to see this and understand how this is developing. Now, as you can see, I was using my speed to get as fast as possible to Delta 5 up top. You always want to take top, you don't want to be down below, because down below you can just get easily half-circled between Delta 5, Delta 4, Echo 4 and Fox 4 and get murdered. The problem is that my teammates are very slow, even the mediums and heavies are very slow, so I was the only target that was presenting itself, and all the enemies just have a giant hard-on for me. We've got an Griffin engaging onto me, there's a light mech to my right, I think it's an urban mech that is engaging upon me. I'm at 75%, there's also an Arctic Wolf coming in, SRM shooting me right now. So all in all, I'm not having a good day. There's also a Hellbringer now coming for me. I mean, I got one teammate here to my side, but he's not really engaging those targets, so and now he's actually shooting back, so that's alright though. Problem is, I'm still getting locked from somewhere. I don't see a UAV right now above me. I think it's just a guy on the side, maybe that has me locked. But yeah, I'm fighting mostly against the Griffin and all his friends, and it's not going good, as you can tell. I'm at 49% now, I take a full burn from the enemy urban mech. My CT is now open and orange, and yeah, the Urbi really wants me. Ouch, that is painful. I should have seen that coming, but now we're standing here with 41% of a mech, CT red, ready to get dropped. And if I die here, that's okay, because look at the freaking scoreboard, guys. The enemy team had such a giant hard-on for me that they completely neglected my teammates. And the good thing is here that even though my team was moving in a way that I don't think was the best movement path, they were aggressive, they pushed into the enemy team, they recognized that the enemy team was completely taken aback by my glorious presence, and they pushed into the enemy team and they engaged. They engaged, and that is why they got a huge lead. That was well done by the team. Notice I'm not walking into that Cyclops' Rakataka, because A, I don't want to get murdered by him, B, I don't want to cause him getting a team kill for no reason, and C, that guy that he was shooting at was 100% dead, so there's no point here in greeting from the kill. Another nice teachable moment. Now, we're 11 kills over 0, the last target left is a Blood Asp with Gauss Rifles and medium pulses. If he shoots me once, I'm dead. But I'm still in the fight, and during all this sermon that I just gave you guys, I still have been engaging the enemy. That's also a very important point. During this whole fight where I got my ass handed to me because there were so many targets engaging onto me, 4 guys close plus Lerms and ATMs coming in, I still kept firing, I still kept fighting, and that is what you need to do, guys. If you're gonna go down, you need to go down fighting. Now, luckily though, we did not go down. You know, sometimes you bite the bullet, sometimes you don't. And this time, I am still alive. So, 12 kills over 1 final score. Let's see how we did. Well, I tanked more damage than I did, 450 damage done and 480 damage taken. But we still hit 9 enemy targets. 9 out of 12, guys. And hey, look at that. From the damage numbers done, I'm actually still on the top side. So, everything went well. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy life.